Good afternoon. Today is Friday, January 26th, and the time right now is 1:36 in the afternoon. And overnight, we have very good news for the US economy. The Q4 GDP numbers for the United States came in a lot stronger than market expected. The market was expecting 2%, and it came out 3.3%. Now, this is on the back of Q3, which was 4.9%. So, but basically, if you believe this number, it suggests that the US economy doing A-OK, and market has been very positive, and we can see market right now is threatening to go into new highs again. You can see that the Dow Jones high so far stays at 38,109.2, and that was traded on Monday itself. So we can see the prices right now is geared for higher prices. And will that be the case? We will have to see, because the other equity index are not moving the same direction. You can see S&P 500 again do not have a new high. Yesterday we have the high traded at 4,903.68, and that was on Wednesday. So for 24 hours, we do not have new highs, and there is a risk that we probably will see a little bit of profit taking going into today's trading. And we can see in the Nasdaq 100, we can see there's no new high traded. The high traded is 17,665.26, and that was traded again similar to the S&P 500 that was registered on Wednesday. So despite the very strong GDP estimates for Q4, of course, this is the first reading. There'll be two more readings before it is finalized, but based on this number, theoretically, we should see equity markets heading for the stratosphere, but it did not. Okay, although the market went up initially, but it was there was no follow-through buying, at least not in the magnitude that such a number would justify. So that is my bone with this market reaction, because if based on such a strong number, the market do not react to the upside in a very aggressive way, it suggests that something else is brewing. So do watch out for that. Tonight we have the personal consumption expenditure number, and this is going to be a key number, because the Federal Reserve will be basing this number to decide when and if they want to cut rates. Okay, so we will have to watch tonight's number going into tonight's trading. So over in Asia, we can see that the Nikkei continued to slide. The high traded so far, maybe I should show you the futures contract. The futures contract traded a high of just under 37,000, and this morning it is continued to drift lower, currently trading at 35,720 in the futures contract. Nearby support probably was going to be light at about 35,300 levels. So do watch out for further downside, but it's going to be quite limited in my opinion, because I only see any kind of pullback in US equity to be part of a corrective pullback as far as I can see. And over in Hong Kong, we can see that Hong Kong continues to stay elevated. We have a slight high for the week itself at, let me see what's the price here. It's at 16,313 in the futures contract in Hang Seng. So this is possibly building up to be a very strong rebound, because after all, the market has been down for 13 months in a row. So we want to see a bit of a rebound, and this is possibly one of the more significant rebound. I think it's probably not done yet. If any kind of pullback, we'll probably see another rally forward, targeting somewhere around the 17,000 levels. Okay. And over in the currencies, we can see that the dollar remains very well bid. I think the dollar is gearing up for higher prices. The high traded so far this week is 103.60. There was a pullback to 102.55. I think if we do get another pullback, this area will be the last area of call before the market build a base here to challenge the 104.20 to 104.44 levels. So do watch out for another bounce in the dollar going forward. And if this is the case, probably we will see the principal currency started to unravel. Earlier on, I was hoping to see at the beginning of the week a currencies to actually rally. In the euro dollar, I was hoping for 110, remember? And based on what we see overnight, this is unlikely to happen. Market may actually continue to slide lower, perhaps even below the 108 level, towards the 107, possibly to 107.06. Okay, so this is at least what I think is going to happen in the euro versus the dollar. However, the sterling structure looks very different. It looks a lot more stable, and I think there is a possibility of further rise in sterling, possibly going to challenge the 128.27, possibly to test the 129. Okay, and over the Aussie, I think it is also bearish looking. If we get a bounce into 66 cents level. I think that will be a good area to actually accumulate sell position for a move below 65 cents, perhaps even to test the 64 cents level. So do watch out. I think we do see, or rather I do see further losses in the Aussie. Now, the dollar Canadian obviously is going to be bullish because it is going to be what we see in the dollar index. If we do get a pullback, ideally to 104 levels, 134 levels, that could be the area to accumulate buy position for a test of 136.20 that we saw back in December. Okay, and dollar yen remains very well bid, and if we do see a price to retest the 146.65 levels, that could be also a good area to accumulate buy position for a test of 151 levels. Okay, so we're gonna see further rises in the dollar because the GDP numbers yesterday do support a strong dollar going forward. Now, in the precious metals, we can see that precious metal has not been doing very, very much this week. I think there's possibly a bounce coming up because the $2,001 seems to be holding pretty well. I think that could cause prices to go up into the $2,046 to $2,055, and this could be a good area to pick up some more shorts for another retest of $1,973. Okay, and over in silver, I do think silver looks a little bit more stable than gold right now. Any kind of pullback to $22.32 to $22.47 do warrant a buy call for a retest of at least $23.53. And over in oil, I think oil may or may not have already hit its target because I was looking for $77.70 to $77.96. I was hoping, I'm still hoping to see a push higher to maybe marginally above last night's high at $77.46 in the WTI. I'm basically still holding on to my long position, but I will have to watch this going forward because it's so close to my target right now. So there is a good chance that the market may have already paid for all we know. So I will have to look into the intraday shorter term trading to look at the profile itself. And over in Bitcoin do seems to have caught a bit of a wind, having gone down to test the 38,500 levels. Market is pretty stable right now, trading marginally above the 40,000 levels. There is a possibility of another rally to correct this entire drop from 49,000 to 38,500, perhaps into the 50% range at 43,700. So this could be one area in which the market could be gunning for. But by and large, I do expect to see further losses even after a rebound back to 43,700. So this is all I have for you. In the meantime, you take care and you have a great weekend ahead. I'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye.